Good afternoon, students. Today, second paper is mobile phones repairing and maintenance. Block 2. This is Sec 2 paper. So, already morning, the basic electricals and maintenance is morning. Basic skills in electricals is over. Now, we will go for Sec 2 paper is mobile phones repairing and maintenance. In this, also, we have the four blocks. One is Unit 5 parts of conventional mobile phone and assembling and disassembling a mobile cell phone, diagnosing and repairing mobile phone, faults and causes of mobile phones. So, Unit 5 is parts of conventional mobile phone, assembling and disassembling a mobile cell phone, diagnosing and repairing mobile phone, and faults and causes of mobile phones. So, mobile phones repairing and maintenance deals with parts of a conventional mobile phone and assembling and disassembling a mobile cell phone. It also discusses about diagnosing and replacing mobile phone faults and causes. This block consists of the following units. One is parts of conventional mobile phone. Second one is assembling and disassembling a mobile cell phone. And unit 7 is diagnosing and repairing mobile phone. And unit 8 is faults and causes of mobile phones. Okay, now we will go in today classes first two units, that is 5 and 6 parts of conventional mobile phone, assembling and disassembling a mobile cell phone. First we will go for parts of a conventional mobile phone. Nowadays we well known about the mobile phone, no? So in this, what is parts of conventional mobile phone? What are the contents in this, and what are the objectives, and what is the introduction about mobile phone? No introduction is required nowadays mobile phone, but according to the definition what it is, we will go for that. Next, objectives, introduction, parts of mobile phone, identification of parts on PCB, identification of small parts, factors to consider when choosing mobile phone repair tools, mobile phone repair summary, check your progress, answers, model examination questions, glossary, and further readings. Next, what is after going through this unit, you will be able to understand the different parts in mobile phone, distinguish between big and small parts and their functions, distinguish between big and small parts and their functions. Third one, explain different tools for mobile repairing, explain different tools for mobile repairing, explain different tools for mobile repairing. Introduction. A mobile phone has several parts or components. It is important for you to know the parts and understand their functions so that you can easily diagnose and solve problems. Parts of a mobile phone. A conventional mobile phone is made up of many parts. Let us know each part and its function. A mobile phone has several parts or components. It is important for you to know the parts and understand their function so that you can easily diagnose and solve the problems of mobile phone. A conventional mobile phone is made up of many parts. Let us now each part and its function. First, keypad. It is used for inputting or entering data into the phone. Inputting data into the phone. It is directly connected to CPU. Earpiece. It converts the electric signal to a sound signal. Earpiece. It converts the electrical signal to a sound signal. Mouthpiece. It transmits sound from one phone to another phone. Keypad means it is used to inputting or setting data into the phone. It is directly connected to CPU. Earpiece, it converts the electrical signal to a sound signal. Mouthpiece, it transmits the sound from one phone to another phone. ఒక ఫోన్ నుంచి అనదర్ ఫోన్ కి ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేసేది మౌత్ పీస్. ఎలక్ట్రికల్ సిగ్నల్ సౌండ్ సిగ్నల్ గా కన్వర్ట్ చేసేది ఇయర్ పీస్. బ్యాటరీ, it is a source of power supply to a mobile phone to supply the power through this battery. Power switch, it is used for switching the phone on and off. A power switch, it is used for switching the phone on and off. Power IC, it takes power from the battery and supplies to all other parts of a mobile phone. Power IC, It takes power from the battery and supplies to all other parts of a mobile phone. Oscillator. It creates frequency during outgoing calls. It It creates frequency during outgoing calls. Screen or display. It displays data. It is connected to the CPU to receiving following signals: LCD data signal, LCD reset signal, LCD WR signal, LCD RD signal, LCD FLM signal, LCD HSYN signal, etc. Flash IC. It stores the software and other programs installed in the mobile phone. It stores the software and other programs installed in the mobile phone. And charging IC. It takes the current from the charger and charges the battery. CPU. It controls all the sections of mobile phone. Antenna receives the transmit radio frequencies and helps the phone to connect the cellular network. Here, what are the parts is there in mobile phone? You have C1s, where it is, which part is located at the back end of the mobile, we can observe. PFO, BSI, network section, VCO, power IC, RTC, charging IC, CPU, R22, MIC interface, power section, on off switch, antenna switch, RX filter, network IC, audio IC, buzzer interface, flash IC, RAM plus flash IC, PFO, antenna switch plus PFO, UEM, logic IC plus charging IC plus audio IC plus power IC. Notes. UEM, PFO, flash IC. So this figure above shows a printed circuit board of a mobile phone showing the different internal parts. As you can see from this diagram, the PCB is divided into two parts. As it is in the diagram, above part and below part is divided into two parts. Okay, integrated chips, we have the three types now that we are shown in the figure, that we are divided into mainly two parts. PCB is divided into two parts. Is it clear, students? Oscillator, flash IC, charging IC, CPU, antenna. What are the parameters? What are the parts involved in the mobile phone? What is the working function of each and everything is defined in above underlines. Okay. Charging IC, oscillator, power switch, battery, mouthpiece, earpiece, etc. Now, network section and the power section. One is network section, one is the power section. The network section controls the incoming and outgoing phone calls. The network section controls the incoming and outgoing phone calls, while the power section controls the memory and power related functions of the phone. Okay, while the power section controls the memory and power related functions of the phone. Okay, network section and the power section. The network section controls the incoming and outgoing phone calls, while the power section controls the memory and power related functions of the phone. Camera. See, app icons, multi-touch display, bottom microphone, lightning connector. See how it is. Home, but main what it is, power section controls the memory and power related functions of the phone. Network section and the power section. The network section controls the incoming and outgoing phone calls, while the power section controls the memory and power related functions of the phone. Okay. Network section controls the incoming and outgoing phone calls, while the power section controls the memory and power related functions of the phone. Already we know that front end camera, received front microphone, ring silent switch, volume buttons, next app icons, multi-touch display, bottom microphone, status bar button, inside camera, rear microphone, LED flash, SIM card tray, home button, lightning connector. Now parts of mobile phone. are shown in above figures. When you are intersected to learn how to repair a mobile cell phone, you must know about the printed circuit board PCB. It is also important to learn what are the parts and components on the PCB of a mobile cell phone. It is easy to identify these parts. Identify these part as discussed above. Any mobile cell phone, any brand like Nokia, Samsung, Motorola, or any other brand mobile phones, they are divided into two parts. One is network section, one is power section. So any mobiles we can divide it into two parts. One is network section, one is a power section. Identification of parts on PCB. Printed circuit board. So antenna point, the point where antenna, identification of parts on PCB. PCB, what are the points are there means first one antenna point. The point where antenna is connected is called antenna point. It is normally located at the top of the PCB of a mobile phone. Top of the PCB of a mobile phone. Network section. The section below the antenna point and above the power section is called network section. The section below the antenna point and above the power section is called network section. Antenna switch, it is found in the network section. It is made from metal and non-metal. It has 16 points or legs. In some mobile phones, antenna switch is merged with the PFO. Switch is merged with the PFO. Okay. Antenna point, the point which antenna is connected is called antenna point, normally located at the top of the PC of the mobile phone. Network section, the section below the antenna point and above the power section is called network section. Antenna switch, it is found to the network section. It is made from metal and non-metal. It has 16 points or legs. In some mobile phones, antenna in switch is merged with PFO. Next, PFO means power frequency oscillator. It is power frequency oscillator. It is a present beside the antenna switch. Next, present beside the antenna switch network IC. It is below or beside the antenna switch and PFO. Antenna switch and PFO. In some mobile phones, the network IC is merged with CPU. Example, Nokia 1200, 160, 1208, 1209, etc. Power section. This section is below the network section. This section is below the network section. Next, power IC. In the power section, the IC around which there are several brown colored capacitors is called power IC. In some mobile phones, there are two power ICs. Power section. This section is below the network section. Power IC. In the power section, the IC around which there are several brown colored capacitors is called power IC. In some mobile phones, there are two power ICs. Next, CPU. Central Processing Unit. Central Processing Unit. In the power section, the larger is the CPU. Is some sets there are two CPUs. Next, flash IC. This IC is found besides the CPU. Logic IC. This IC has 20 legs. Charging IC in the power section. The IC besides RS22. Sorry, R22 is the charging IC. Next one, audio IC. The IC parallel to power IC is the audio IC. The IC parallel to power IC is the Audio IC. Next, identification of small parts. Crystal. There are two types of crystal in a mobile phone. There are first one network crystal. Second one is simple silicon crystal. Network crystal. The crystal is found in the network section of a mobile phone. It is made up of metal. It filters the network. If the network crystal is faulty, then there will be no network in the mobile phones. Okay. Network crystal. There are two types of crystal in a mobile phone. There are one is network crystal, second one is simple silicon crystal. Network crystal. This crystal is found in the network section of a mobile phone. It is made up of metal. If it filters the network. If the network crystal is faulty, then there will be no network in the mobile phones. Next, simple silicon crystal, RTC. This crystal is found in the power section of a mobile phone. It is made up of metal or non-metal. Made up of metal or non-metal. It runs the clock of a mobile phone. If this crystal is faulty, then the clock of the mobile phone will not work and the entire set can be dead. Okay. Simple silicon crystal. This crystal is found in the power section of a mobile phone. It is made up of metal or non-metal. It runs the clock of a mobile phone. If this crystal is faulty, then the clock of the mobile phone will not work and the entire set has to be dead. Clock is not working means entire the set has to be dead. Next, coupler. This component also found in the network section. It may be in black or white in color and it has six pins bent inside. It filters the network. It is faulty. Then there will be no network in the mobile phones. It filters network. If the coupler is faulty, then there will be no network in the mobile phone. Next, diode. There are four types of diodes. One is rectifier diode. It converts AC current into DC current. Rectifier diode means it converts AC to DC current. Current passes in one direction only. Generally, it is a black in color. So, rectifier is black in color and current passes in one direction is called unique current or direct current. Generally, it is a black in color. Which one? Rectifier diode. Basically, we are using couplers, diodes, and different identification of parts. Now, one is RTC, one is network crystal, simple silicon crystal, and network crystal that are over coupler. Now we are introducing about diode. Diode means four types of diodes is there. In that first one, rectifier diode is over. Now LED, light emitting diode. Light emitting diode, it consists. Light generally it is in white color. It is in white colors. Next, diode. Zener diode. It acts as a voltage regulator. What is voltage regulator, ma? It acts as a voltage regulator. It filters the minimize current and passes in forward direction. It is charging section. In charging section we have the Zener diode. Next one, photodiode. Photodiode means it captures infrared rays. It captures infrared rays. Zener diode. It acts as a voltage regulator. It filters and minimizes current and passes in forward direction. Important. LED, Zener diode, rectifier diode, and photodiode. It captures infrared rays. Next, transmitter. This is an electronic component. It is found in any section of a mobile phone. Generally it is in black color. It has three legs. It acts as a switch. It has three legs. It acts as a switch. photodiode, it captures infrared rays. Next, transistor, this is an electronic component. It is found in any section of a mobile phone. Generally it is in black color. It has three legs. It acts as a switch. Next, regulator, it filters current and regulated voltage. It filters current and regulates voltage. This can be found in any section of the mobile phone. It is black in color and has five or six legs. Resistance, there are two types of resistance on a PCB of a mobile phone. Chip resistance, it is the smallest component of the PCB of a mobile phone. It decreases current and passes forward. Generally it is in black color. It in some phone we found them in blue and green colors also. In some phones we found them in blue and green color also. Network resistance, it is made from two or more chip resistance. It is made from two or more chip resistance. Next, capacitor, we found three types of conductors in mobile phones. Non electronic capacitor, non electrolytic capacitor, its height is little more than chip resistance. It is in it is inbound in light black, yellow, brown. It has no positive or negative terminals. It is, it filters DC current. It filters DC current. Next, electrolytic capacitor. Its size is larger than the non-electrolytic capacitor. It is found in two colors: orange, white, brown strip, and black with white strip. The side with the strip is positive and the other side is negative. So it filters and stores current. Now, network capacitor. What is network capacitor? So capacitor parts and diode parts over regulator, transistor resistance. All these are the parts involved in mobile phone components. Three types of capacitors in mobile phones. One is non-electrolyte capacitor, electrolytic capacitor, and network capacitor. So black body with white strip. The side with the strip is positive and the other side is negative. It filters and stores current. Next, network capacitor. Next, here it is made from two or more non-electrolytic capacitors. Next, coil. So it is in many shapes and sizes. Coils are found in two colors. One is black and white, blue and white. It has a binding of copper coil inside. It filters and decreases current and voltage. It filters, decreases current and voltage. Next, boost coil. It is a little bigger than coin in size. This is little bigger than coin in size. It is found in black color and looks like a button. It increases current. If this coil gets damaged, if this coil gets damaged, then it has to be changed. Then it has to be changed. Next, factors to consider when choosing mobile phone repair tools. So this before lesson we completed total parts of the mobile phones: network capacitor, coil, boost coil, electrolyte capacitor. Here what it is, we have completed network capacitor, coil, boost coil, capacitor, non-electrolyte capacitor, etc. Now we will go for another topic. What is that? Factors to consider when choosing mobile phone repair tools. So first one, when selecting tools and equipment for repairing mobile cell phones, you should consider the following factors. One is cost, one is brand, one is quality, durability, availability, suitability. So here, what are the effects required here is when selecting tools and equipment for repairing mobile cell phones, you should consider the following factors: cost, brand, quality, durability, availability, suitability, etc. Tools for mobile phone repair. There are hundreds of tools for mobile phones repair available in the market. It is important to select the best tool that enables you to repair the phone easily and comfortably. Following are the tools and equipment needed for mobile phone repair: soldering iron, used to solder for components like capacitor, resistor, diode, transistor, regulator, speaker, microphone, display, etc. A 50-watt soldering iron is good enough for most mobile phones repairing job. PCB holder, PCB stand, printed circuit board, soldering iron you are using for to solder small components like capacitor, resistor, diode, transistor, regulator, speaker, microphone, display, etc. All are involved in this. A 50-watt soldering iron is good enough for most mobile phone repairing job. Next, PCB holder or PCB stand, printed circuit board. Next, PCB is used to hold the PCB of a mobile phone while soldering or repairing. It holds the PCB very strongly and doesn't allow it to move, thus helping in repairing. Next, solder wire used to solder electronic components, ICs or jumpers. The composition of most solder wire is tin lead in the ratio 60 is to 40 or 63 is to 37. Thinner or PCB cleaner. Thinner or PCB cleaner is used to clean the PCB or mobile phone. The next, Most common PCB cleaner and used in mobile phone repairing is IPA or isopropyl alcohol. It is important to buy only good quality PCB cleaner is poor quality. Poor quality PCB cleaners can damage the system board. Next, jumper wire. This is a thin laminated or coated copper wire used to jumper from one point to another on the track of a mobile phone during repair. Okay, this is a thin laminated or coated copper wire used in jumper from the one point to another point on the track of a mobile phone during repair. Next, point cutter. It is used for cutting. It is used for cutting. We are using point cutter. Next, blade cutter. This is used to remove lamination from jumper wire. It can also be used for several other purposes. It can. This is used to remove lamination from jumper wire. It can also be used for several other purpose. Noise cutter. This is used for cutting. See different modes of cutters. Nose cutter, blade cutter, point cutter. Next, precision screwdriver. It is used to remove the tightened screws while assembling the disassembling a mobile phone. Precision screwdrivers of sizes T4, T5, T6 and four-headed and good for most mobile repairing job. Next, tweezers. These are needed to hold electronic components, ICs, jumper wire, etc. while soldering and desoldering. Next, brush. Next, these are used for cleaning the PCB of a mobile phone. When it is being repaired, it is important to buy only ESD safe cleaning brushes. Next, multimeter. In electronic measuring device that has the ability to measure voltage, current and resistance. It is used to test the check the reading of various parts and components of a mobile phone. Next, hot hair blower. It is also called SMD, surface mount device, network systems and SMD repair systems. It has control to regulate or manage temperature and flow or hot air. Always buy a good quality ESD safe hot air blower. See how the parts are there. Next, battery booster. So it is used to boost the power of battery of the mobile phone. It is used to boost the power of battery of a mobile phone. Next one, screwdriver kit. So it has several screwdrivers of different shapes and sizes to disassemble and assemble a mobile phone. To disassemble and assemble the mobile phone, we are using the screwdriver kit. Next, microscope. It is used to see a magnified view of PCB and electronic components. These are available in different zoom options. Many microscopes can also be connected to a computer or a monitor. Next, test jig box. This device is used to diagnose the find fault or problem in a mobile phone. It helps the mobile phone to work and function normally outside its cars. This helps to test the check voltage and other test points on the PCB. In a simple words, it helps the mobile phone to work without battery. Now, battery tester. This device is used to test and analyze the status or condition of the battery of a mobile cell phone. Next, cleaning sponge. This is used to clean up the soldering iron while soldering. See how it is. Next, solder paste. The solder paste is a low melting metal alloy used to join together metal work pieces. It has a lower melting point than the metal work pieces. The solder paste is a low melting metal alloy used to join together metal work pieces. It has a lower melting point than the metalwork pieces. Next, LCD tester. Used to check whether the LCD screen of a mobile phone is faulty or not. Next, space is given for what we are learned in this lesson and what are the question. What is multimeter? What is the use of multimeter, etc. Compare your answer with the one given at the end of this unit. So if you write something and compare with this with your textbook. What is a chip resistance? Summary. What we learned in this lesson totally. A mobile phone or cell phone is electronic communication device with the same basic capability as a conventional fixed line telephone, but which is also entirely portable and is not required to be and is not required to be connected with a wire on the telephone network. This conventional mobile phone made up of many parts. The network section controls the incoming and outgoing phone calls. The network section controls the incoming and outgoing phone calls, while the power section controls the memory and power related functions of the phone. There are two types of crystal in a mobile phone, and one in network crystal and the other one in a simple silicon crystal. And there are hundreds of tools for mobile phone repair available in the market. An electronic measuring device that has the ability to measure voltage, current, and resistance. Next, it is the smallest component of the PCC of a mobile phone. It decreases current and passes forward. Mobile examination questions explain different tools for mobile repairing. State any five parts of mobile phones. Write about short notes on resistance and capacitors. Short notes about resistance and capacitors. Next, what is glossary? What in this lesson means? Power IC. It takes power from the battery and supply to other parts of the mobile phone. Next, flash IC. It stores the software and other programs installed in the mobile phone. Next, charging IC. It takes the current from the charge and charges the battery. Next, further reading. Computer Hope to Computer Hope 2011. What is the jumper? Online online available at, if you want to learn more than this, you can choose this online page, mobile cell phone repairing.com. Okay, next unit 6, what it is: assembling and disassembling mobile cell phones. How to assembling, how to disassembling the mobile cell phones. Assembling a mobile phone, disassembling a mobile phone, mm, internal parts of a mobile phone, summary and progress of about this. Before going to that, again we will go for back only. See, once you see what are the parts, what are the parts involvement, functioning of each element and equipment in a mobile phone, we can understand first. After completion of this lesson, we want to learn different parts in mobile phone. First one, distinguish between big and small parts and their functions. Next, explain different tools for mobile repairing. So ఏమేం టూల్స్ రిక్వైర్ అవుతాయి మొబైల్ రిపేరింగ్కి, అది డిస్టింగ్విష్ బిట్వీన్ బిగ్ అండ్ స్మాల్ పార్ట్స్ అండ్ దేర్ ఫంక్షన్స్ ఇన్ మొబైల్ ఫోన్, different parts in mobile phone. These three are must and should be, will be completed already. Again, we recheck that. A conventional mobile phone is made up of many parts. What are the parts? Once you check the figure, it is important. Nowadays, everyone using mobile phones now, so functioning also required. For that, we can learn all the components and what is the functioning of each component in mobile phone. Network section, power section, two major parts is there in mobile phone. In that, what are the components involved in network function, what are the components involved in power section, we can observe once. Is clear, students? See, PFO, network IC, power section, power IC, CPU, flash IC, logic IC, charging IC, audio IC. Okay. Coupler, diode. There are four types of diodes. Rectifier diode, important. LED, Zener diode, photodiode. What is the component? What is the functioning of components are learned in this particular two lessons. Shoulder wire, thin wire, PCB wire, jumper wire, blade cutter, point cutter, cutter, multimeter, an electronic measuring device that has the ability to measure voltage, current, and resistance. It is used to test the check the reading of various parts and components of a mobile phone. So it is an important device, no? Important mm, part to identify the to repair the mobile phone. An electronic measuring device that has ability to measure voltage, current, and resistance. It is used to test and check the reading of various parts and components of a mobile phone. Next, the hot hair blower. It is called SMD, surface mount device, network system, and assembly repair system. It has control to regulate or manage temperature and flow or hot air always Buy a good quality ESD safe hot hair blower. Battery booster. It is used to boost the power of battery of a mobile phone. Screwdriver kit. It has several screwdrivers of different shapes and sizes to disassemble and assemble a mobile phone. Microscope. It is used to show magnified view of PCB or electronic components. These are available in different zoom options. Many microscopes can also be connected to a computer or a monitor. Test JIG box. The device used to diagnose and find fault or problem in a mobile phone. It helps the mobile phone to work a function normally considered outside the cases. This helps to test the check battery tester. This device is used to test the analyze the status of condition of the battery of a mobile cell phone cleaning sponge. This is used to clean the soldering iron and soldering. The solder plate is lower melting metal alloy used to join together metal work pieces. It has a lower melting point that have metal work pieces. LCD tester used to this is the class today. We continue next class.